What are you doing with him?
Nothing. I told you he's my friend.
If you have not seen the movie, I suggest you to watch it. It will definitely give you pointers on what the hell has happened. Because I have had a mother that was in an abusive relationship. I have also been in an abusive relationship. I've had friends on TikTok that I will talk to, and they are always talking. Like, there's this group on TikTok where I join their lives sometimes. I've stepped away because one of the girls that are on there has been in an abusive relationship. We have FaceTime before, and the fact that he'll be in the living room watching his shows, and she has to be in there. He doesn't trust her being in her bedroom by herself with her phone. He assumes she's gonna cheat. He has to know who she's talking to. He has to hear the conversations. He has to know what they're talking about. There's no privacy. It's more the fact that he basically controls her life. She tried to get out of the relationship like 3 times. Has yet to happen. I will go and check her lives sometimes, but to be perfectly honest, it's a little frustrating when you have never met the person in person and you see them in an abusive relationship. I kind of had to step away. She has other people that are still trying to convince her that she is in an abusive relationship. They and I have tried convincing her for an entire year that she is in an abusive relationship. She won't listen. She makes up excuses for him. She claims that she loves him, and it's so frustrating, especially with, like, in this video, for example, the mother trying to tell her that, her best friend trying to tell her that he's not good for you. There are red flags, and she's not listening because she loves him, and just making up excuses. And that's the whole genre of being in an abusive, manipulative relationship. You don't see the abuse that he's doing, but as soon as someone mentions your bruises, as soon as someone mentions that you're acting different, you try to cover it up because you don't want him to hurt them, because he's threatened that. And the bottom line is that if you are in an abusive relationship like this and you don't know how to get out, you need to contact somebody. You need someone that that could protect you. If you have a group of friends that are true and faithful, that you have talked to through years, and then you realize that you are in an abusive relationship and you start thinking about what they said, ask, what does a healthy relationship look like? And you can get out of that situation. You can definitely get out of the abusive relationship, but you also have to understand that he may be violent, but when it comes to the police, they'll do something about it. And to be perfectly honest, police officers are not going to be nice to the partner that abuses the victim, okay? When it comes to getting authorities involved, when it comes to getting people involved, you need those people involved because they care about you. They don't care about him or her. They care about you, and they care about your well-being. They see changes, and it's not healthy. It is narcissistic behavior. There are plenty of videos out here that will show you narcissistic behavior and what they do and what they say. And the thing is that you have to be aware of that. with any person that you are dating. You have to be aware, well, he shows the red signs, but, you know, you don't see them. You just see that he loves you and you want to be with him. And I think that is the hardest part, is when people see their friends or their family or people that are in that abusive relationship. They won't see that. They have to like really see it. And if you're like, you know, we live in this generation where people videotape. You could always videotape their arguments. You know, you could always keep tabs on it, and just when you're about to approach her and when she's alone, approach her about it, show her the videotapes, show her the proof, because sometimes they can't see it unless they're seeing it themselves on tape. I feel like that might be the easiest way to get through to their head. But at the same time, you know, it's so difficult to tell if you are in one, because you know what it is, man. Like, I would highly suggest watching this and give kudos to the person that uploaded this. Awesome. And I feel like the people do need to be aware of this and they need to watch it. If you do not like watching people being abused like that, like they portray in the video, I mean in the movie, I would probably not watch it. Especially if you have anger issues. I would not. You'd end up screaming at the TV. I have not watched it in years, but I do remember watching it when I was younger. Way back. I was in middle school when I watched that. Never watched it again though, because of my mom. She didn't want me to watch it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know why. But yeah, I would definitely, if you like, you know, movies like that to, you know, kind of help you and everything, I would watch it. It's really cool. You get 2 people from Saved by the Bell. Like, come on. You get 2 of them. I don't know if you noticed this, but look at the characters. The actors and the actress that play that couple, they were on Saved by the Bell. Yeah, the loving, healthy couple. Yeah, and then they betrayed this kind of couple. I love it. I'm here for it. I didn't realize that was them. I did not. So, you know, if you like the people from Saved by the Bell, I would highly suggest watching that movie. It's a good film. It really, she at the end does, I'm going to be a spoiler, but she does get out of that relationship. And I believe he gets arrested. I don't know if he does. Don't quote me on that. You'll have to watch the film yourself. But she definitely does get out of that relationship, and I think that's where you get your power back. You know, you get it taken away from you, and then you just get it back like that, you know. And I would watch that. It's good. It really shows you what it's like to be in that type of relationship, and what it's also like when your friends and your family see you in that relationship. And, you know, I feel like that a lot of this younger generation go through that sometimes. And, you know, I feel like that this movie would be a way to help them see, you know. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I love you guys. Let me know if you like this. I don't know.